I'm getting old, folks, and chances are if you're still playing RuneScape, you are too. Now, last year I maxed my account, which means every Iron Man and their mother started crawling out of the woodwork attempting to indoctrinate me into their cult. Well, I, for one, am immune to their propaganda, and I'm here to show the world how much fun rebuilding a main from scratch can be. We're going to be starting at 0 gold and trying to get not 1, not 2, but all 3 mega rares. We'll be trying out bossing, skilling, and anything in between to get ourselves there. And I hope you'll come along for the journey as I transition from old to gold. There's no way, right? Surely I'm able to heal. Wow. Most TOA enjoyers would tell you that there's plenty of supplies to get what you need done. I am not most TOA enjoyers. Ugh. I need to mark the skull skip before we go and look in there. That was really close for 375. I might bump it down a little bit. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks even to me. Check out this white, baby. Boom. God damn, that was dumb. You gotta be fucking me, man, really? I do not need this restore, but we're taking it anyways. I'm doing a new little layout here. With like full supplies. It's just disgusting. I don't even know what I want to take here. I mean, I guess middle has everything, right? But now we've got real big boy deposit box, so we can do this shit. What? Oh! 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 Oh, shit. Let's set that to 1. Shit. This is gonna be annoying, but doable. Well, good to know. We'll do Akka first. Last row is annoying, but it's a lot less scary with 2 ambrosia in your inventory, and I even fucked up beforehand. Still 37 minutes. I should probably do a lot of tech to speed that up. And a good chunk of time is wasted on P2 with not having a real mage setup. So maybe Arims is the next investment. I'm thinking about dropping Tacits just to have more inventory space, and because it's not that huge of an upgrade, but I'm not sure yet. Still playing with the inventory. Having fun. In fact, if I'm selling these blue moons, do I even need to? In fact, we don't even need to sell Tacits. Yeah, holy shit, that's 7 mil. What the fuck? Cheaper and higher damage. Goofy. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot. I have multiple tries. I was about to be a little upset, but yeah. I feel really cool when I do shit like that, man. Now, obviously, not dying would be ideal, but at 17,000 points, that's roughly 3.2% chance for a purple, versus if I didn't die, it would have been an even 5%, so it's, you know, lowered chance, but it's nice to actually finish the raid, you know? Even if it's a 3% chance, it's still a chance. Science? Okay, you can't stand diagonally, cool. Oh, we got a whole runway. Love that shit. Oh, and it lines up! Oh! Blessed. 34? That's better? Right? And that was 0 deaths. 31. Funny enough, the actual challenge time was worse by a minute. The overall time was better by 3. I'm gonna share something with y'all. You ready? Yesterday I did 3 Coliseum runs, and in all 3 of them I got 3 double south spawns, and I died in all 3 of them. Now I know that sounds kind of goofy, but it was the 03 special, and I was pretty demotivated. But Mama didn't raise no bitch, and she certainly did not raise a quitter. So we're gonna go ahead and hop on in there, give it another try. Unbelievable. Oopsies. Cute. I'm not sure if that was me clicking on the orb or me clicking through the Manti, but I think it must have been through the Manti because I walked like in the middle there. That's been a reoccurring issue. Might call it look easy, just a lot of deaths, man. Just a lot of deaths. That was late. Classic. That was late too. Oh my fucking god. Well, those are shit modifiers anyways. That's what he's gonna attack again. And as soon as you see him attack, you just switch to what the Manti's doing. He's going to attack, and we switch. Probably one more time here. We'll see him attack, and we switch. And don't forget, the boys explode now. There you go. Next account got hacked, 227, but tried like 10, 20 support tickets, can't get it back. What would you do? Restart regular, main, or iron? That's complete. That's entirely up to you, man. I would restart a main, personally. And this is my biggest hang-up. And I'll say this, if Bronze Man mode became an official game mode, I would be all over that shit like white on rice. My issue is I don't want to be forced to skill. I cannot be fucked to do 99 rune crafting again, man. I would rather stick my dick in an anthill than go back and do 99 smithing or 99 mining or any of that shit, okay? I can't do it anymore. And so when people say, dude, do an iron, you only have to get 83 construction from scratch, and on top of that, you have to go and get all the logs yourself and go to the lumber. I can't do it, you know? Legit Bronze Man would be epic, I agree. And that's why I say Bronze Man. Like, I can get the materials once and say, okay, look, I did it. I'm capable of sawing 10,000 fucking logs together. But I can't. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I guess I have Bofa, so I can do re-entry. I can do re-entry 1, but also Myopia 2, Volatility 1. Cool game. Thanks, Jagex. Just picked up my second clue of my Slayer task, and it's stacked. I could cry joyful tears right now. I forgot about that. That's fun, isn't it? Oof modifiers. Yeah, Bulldog noticed it before I did. That was pretty fucking rough, wasn't it? It's a good song. I haven't played Undertale in close to a decade now. Isn't that weird? That Undertale is over 10 years old. Hey, maybe that's not true. Right? When did Undertale come out? Nope, I'm right. 2015. It's a decade old. Holy shit, man. Send to me back. No. No. Not like this. Not on stream. Toby treated Undertale like a solo TOA and said, blank or bank, and brother, it was non-stop purple, so... I remember telling my partner I was locking in at Jad and then dying back in the day. Oh, a classic. A timeless classic. Baby, don't bother me. I'm fighting Jad. Tis Tuck Jad in the fight caves on RuneScape. God, I love Burning Claws, man. Holy shit. The most busted 9mm item in the entire fucking game. Come out and play, little Manti. What the fuck? Did we see that arrow? What was that for? Oh shit. How did I yellow click under the fucking... Did we see that? I don't even know what happened. Another thread, oh boy. Alright. Wait, what the fuck? I'm sitting down editing right now, and I heard my dogs barking, so I, hopped up and went out back and tried to see what was going on, and we got a fence back there, and I saw that they were jumping up at the fence. Something was back there, and I in my mind I said, "What's going on? I've never seen you this cranky before, bud. Is it a cat?" And I just came to my mind, and I said, "What pussy does to a motherfucker?" And as I said that, a black cat ran out the back of the back of our fence. It made me giggle. I think I'm funny. Please like and subscribe. Hello. This is... Oh hell, let me give you a face to look at. There, isn't that pretty? Isn't that better? So, few updates. One, you saw it, if you're paying attention, I know this is all of RuneScape's second monitor content, but if you're paying attention, you probably saw some pretty crazy frame drops in some of those recordings. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I updated OBS recently, and I think it got upset, and my graphics driver wasn't updated either, and so I updated my graphics driver and reinstalled OBS, and it seems to be working fine now. I'm not entirely sure what the issue was. I'm not an expert on video encoding or audio encoding or how OBS works. I kind of just turn it on, hope that it runs. That's probably what happened. I was also finicking with the settings because it just doesn't look good to me. The more I look at my videos, the more I'm like, why is it fuzzy? If I zoom in, why isn't it crystal clear quality, you know? And so I'm in an attempt to try and make it look better. It's entirely possible that I fucked up my settings and bricked the thing. And I didn't notice until it was too late, right? I capture with replay buffer, and then at the end of the week, I put everything together, stitch it together in one little session of editing, and oopsie daisies, it looked like shit. For the very keen-eyed views, there's one or two clips in the Colo guide that just came out as well, where there's that lag, and I didn't notice, and I didn't want to re-record it and delay the guide any longer, so there's that. Go like, subscribe, and have a laugh, by the way. Anywho, there's that. I'll probably continue to fuck with settings, because I look at some people's videos and like it looks just like mine, like they're clearly recording it just like mine, and then I look at others and it's like crystal clear quality, and I don't know, I'm not smart enough to know exactly what's going on. All I know is that it is working now, and one day I'll up the video quality, but that day is not today. What else happened? I've been doing TOA on my laptop mainly. Let's see here. Yeah, I was running with a buddy of mine, and he's a fucking purple magnet, and so there's a 300 purple there. It's a Fang, obviously, nothing great, but Fang's up to 20 mil, so it was a nice 10 mil split. But I think that's pretty much all that I have for updates. So trying to make the film a little bit better, or make the quality of my videos a little bit better, visually, that is. Got a purple split that I needed to inform you about, and then obviously this week's video is probably going to be a little bit shorter because I was dumping a lot of time into that Coliseum guide, which again, go like, leave a comment, have a laugh. I was talking about this actually with my wife, and the TOA video that I did, the TOA guide, is by far the best performing video I've ever done. It's just linear growth. People keep looking that shit up. It keeps growing. It's a big boy video. And so many of the comments underneath that video are, this is the perfect amount of information to just get me in there. You know, it's digestible. Thank you for not letting me, or not making me sit through a 90-minute guide. I appreciate that. This was just the right amount of info to get in there. But then the flip side of that is a lot of people saying this is clearly not enough information for me. You know, there's never going to be finding a middle ground there of getting everyone happy or on the same page with that. Some people just need a book, other people do not need a book. But I hope to have scratched that itch a little bit with the Colo guide as well. I think I want to start doing more of that. Fasani's is probably next up on the list for a cheeky guide, but I don't know, there's not a lot of content out there that usually takes, 3 hours to explain but can be condensed down into 10 minutes. I'm guessing the Inferno would probably be the next one, but let's be honest, I only have one KC. I'm not really in the position to be making guides for that shit yet. Alright, well, there's my updates for you. If this is the end of the video, likes and subscribes. Love you all. Bye-bye. But if not, enjoy the rest of the clips. Okay, see ya.